Alright, it's Thursday and launch day for Medieval Dynasty, and I am starting a new game. Now I'm going to customize this one. We'll leave taxes and, well, I'll leave everything as we usually have it, but I'm extending the seasons by 2 days. I'm going to leave bandits on because that's part of the game now, and I want to see it. Everything else I'm just going to leave as is, and we are going to start. I've been looking forward to this. Right, so is that set up like that? Oh, normal difficulty, what's that? Oh, I see. It drops. Wow, it drops everything by 50%. Hard. Wow, increases. Okay, no, normal. Like start, but we've extended the days. Okay, so what? Uh-oh.
I used to have a simple life. Whatever needed doing around the farm, I'd do it. Being the eldest son, it's tough. But at least we had a living, and our plates were never empty. Then, the war came.
Same old story, right?
Yeah. Okay.
To live. At first, I didn't know what to do. Then, I remembered. A story my mother once told me. A story about my uncle, Jordan. He made a modest fortune up north, in a peaceful valley, far away from the war. For weeks I held on to that thought, until the valley from my mother's stories. I could see it. This is where I can start a new life.
Okay, new life. I've already seen a little bit, not much, from the developer stream that they've just been doing launch for about 30 minutes. Not impressed with that, but I'm not going to go into that. I could throw my opinions on that stuff, but I'm not going to. Right, let's turn the music down. No, it's already down. Let's turn it, and that'll be good. Right. Yes. Okay. So new map. New signpost. Well, signpost to a town that's that way. Where the hell are we? What? Why is it? Oh, okay, over there. The map's the same size. They just changed it a little bit. Now, let's have a look. Interesting. They've taken away. No. They've taken away the little spots for where the mines are. It's probably the internet on our side. Remember, this is using Wi-Fi. It's not connected to the.
Well, it's for the most part clear when I do a full screen.
On yours?
For the most part. There's still a lot of clutter.
Well, according to the video, it looks fine.
Okay. They may just want to read out what's on the side just in case they changed it.
Um,
Top and the side.
well, it's basically knowledge tab characters, tab for characters, and starting a new life. And I have to go and talk to the dude down here. Yeah, the dude that I don't like and I'd like to shoot in the head with an arrow. Is the taxman, basically.
Maybe you'll get that chance.
Right, we'll grab a few sticks as we are going to need them. Not seeing any arrows or any stones. Right, let's get moving. We all know how this game plays. We've seen me play it enough times.
You want to see what's new.
So we'll get on the way and we'll go and start the mission, the quest missions and things. Everybody wants to see what's new, which I don't blame you. Huh? There's 2 routes down to this place now. What the heck? Why would you have 2 different paths? That was the original path. They've stuck in another one.
Yeah, the one path.
No. When they first started this game, this path didn't exist.
Yeah.
It was this one that went round and down and then into the village down there. This path actually goes directly down the hill. Right.
Well, they changed it.
So, still can't see no stones. Right, let's go and... Hey, dude. They've changed his voice. Okay. Yep. See you, mate. Yep, thank you. Right, let's go and talk to tax dude. Hey, tax dude. That's funny. My grandmother used to describe them exactly the same way. Hang on. Yeah. Are you alright? You look like you've seen a ghost. So you aren't the one. Good. Good for the second there. I thought I'd lost it. Haha. But your eyes, you look just like him. Sorry, you must have mistaken me for someone. I'm new in these parts, just arrived at the valley. Actually, my name is... Haha. Wondrous son, aren't you? Your aunt's nephew. Did you know my mother? Not really. I knew of her. We didn't even actually meet. He wanted to keep his family separate. I don't think I understand. You will. Wait, what do you mean? You did... Did... What? What do you mean, did? I know her. Is she well? I hope she is now. However, that might be... I've lost both my parents in the war. Darn it. This world, so I guess it can be as cruel as it is beautiful. I'm sorry, my boy. Nobody should lose their loved ones at such a young age. It's okay. They've died so I could live, and I plan to make the best life that I can in order to honor their sacrifice. That's very mature of you. I'm sure they would be proud hearing that. You mentioned Uncle Yalden. I actually came here looking for him. Oh. Yeah, they're dead too. Bad news. Your Uncle Jordan is no longer with us. He passed away 3 years ago. I am sorry. I understand how you must be feeling. He was a dear friend of mine. Yeah, great. So that's it. I'm the only one left. Don't say that. Hey, look at me. This valley is filled with warm-hearted people who can gladly aid you with whatever you need, and I'm one of them. Yeah, tax dude. So what should I do now? You feel you are free to go wherever you like and start a new life. However, but I hereby grant you the permission of the Castellan to build and farm on any unutilized land in the valley. Construct yourself a house and see what comes next for you. You can even build a whole village if you please. There are many travelers passing through. Maybe some of them would like to join your village. Yes. Just like that. I can take the land free of charge. Well, not exactly. The taxes will come in and it'll cripple you pretty much. Yeah, that's what I was doing on my previous game. I was pretty rich compared to the first time I played this game. Well, you'd have to pay taxes to the king annually, but apart from that, you are free to do as you please, as long as you don't break the law, of course, or at least if you don't get caught doing so. Sounds amazing. The valley looks beautiful, so as well I think I'll stay here and see what fate has in store. Right, I am glad to hear that. Blah 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 blah. I'm sure we've read this before. It keeps on talking. Stop talking to me and let me get on with it. There we go. Bye bye. Right. Hey. Collect resources. Okay, so we need to go get some stones. Yeah, I don't need to be taught. I already know. Right. So, what I'm planning to do is, we already discussed this in previous streams of mine that you'll have probably watched if you've watched it on YouTube or watched me live streaming this. We are, I don't know, 2 roads out of here now.
Where's your map?
Oh, I know where they are. I know where they lead. That one leads to the town on the other side of the river, and this one leads over to the place that we actually build. We build the palisade for. Let's quickly run down here. I'm gonna need some reeds before we leave, because like I'm not coming back here for. Well, I probably will be, but actually, is it gonna make me? Yeah, it's gonna make. It's making me pick. No, hang on. I need to get those stones. Because it's probably going to make me get reeds as well, so let me see if I can find a couple of stones to fulfill that quest. Come on, where have you hidden the stones, dudes? Ah, there's some. Right, grab that, now what do you want me to do? Craft an axe. Okay, can do that. I'm trying to rush through all the basic stuff and get onto the actual yeah, cut down a tree. Yeah, cut down a tree. We know how to do that already. Whatever. Yeah.
Can I try to draw a pork with chestnuts again, except not massacre it?
Well, I suppose. Okay, so we need.
Really large onions
look for French onion, and then they'll be about this big, I think.
No, French onion soup, lovely. Okay.
No, French onions,
I know.
the vegetable.
And it came up with the soup, onions.
Well, it shouldn't have done. Just put in onions then. Right, so we need, it does need, cut down 5 trees.
Large brown onions, like those.
Okay, so how many of these do we have? We'll pick up one more, because we won't need more than 8, I don't think. We'll grab some more straw. Ooh, rocks. Hang on, did I actually pick that rock up? Ooh, dandelions. Ooh, like that. Yeah. New plants. I'm already overweight. Cold. What can I get rid of? Oh, we can get rid of some of these, I think. We won't need so many sticks for now, so well, we can get rid of that 12. Right. Um, 24. Need to cut down 2 more trees and craft a hammer. Okay, craft a hammer. Alright, and cut down another tree. We need 1 more log, I think. Six. Drop. Plus. 10, I think. Yeah. Right. 1 more tree. Okay. Build your first house. Yes. Right. So we were going to build it over
The tree there.
Yeah, we're gonna build it here, aren't we? Because I think there is.
Leave your village?
Huh?
Did they leave your villages?
No, I had to restart because the quests have changed. Everything's different, and the map's changed. And they recommended a restart altogether. I could do my own village, but I could still play the old village, but they're saying for the best experience to start all over again.
Yeah, knowing what you know now. Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. We're starting all over again. And we're gonna go and build out where I said I was gonna build. Hopefully.
Who's there? Who's your bear?
Hopefully. We'll get there in one piece. Ooh, torch, which is nice. Broken cart, plank, stone axe.
Grab what you can.
Yeah, but if I grab this plank, I'm not gonna be able to walk.
So bet you can't fix the cart right there and use that.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm already overburdened.
Guys, if you're watching, make it so we can fix the carts on the road and then use them.
No, they're not gonna let you do that anyway. I don't even think you can make carts in this yet.
Don't know.
Actually, let's have a look. Knowledge, no, tech. Sitting stump fence, okay. Fences, simple logs, stools and tables. Excavation tent, shed, fences and gates at last. More stuff, wooden tables and things. The mine, stone and lanterns, that's stuff we've seen before. House, okay. Fishing stuff, herbalists. Ooh, wow, oh my god. Potions for sanitation, stamina, healing 1, instant healing, instant cure, poison,
Oh yeah, the bandits.
potion of weight to less weight, yeah. Potion of temperature to make you warm or cold, strength, yeah. Poison stone arrows, poison copper arrows, poison bronze arrows, poison iron arrows, poison wooden bolts. Wow. Okay. And we've got campfire traps, fish. Okay, that's stuff we've seen before. We've seen that before. Herbalist 2. More polish. Ooh, camouflage.
Bandit see me.
Right.
Bandits
Big
can
fishing
see
net.
me.
Right. Okay.
So,
Barns.
invisibility potion.
Yeah. Hen house. Okay. Pigsty, goose, food, barn, stables. Okay, these are all the same. Production. Okay, so production, we've got wooden workshop and kitchen. What the hell's this kitchen all about? Really? So they've taken out the tavern for a kitchen. Smithing, sewing. Okay. Kitchen 2. Stores, workshop, smithing. Smithing, sewing 3, tavern. Okay. So instead of it being a tavern 1 and a tavern 2, they've made it kitchen 1, kitchen 2, and tavern.
Okay.
That's a bit lame. They've like, I don't know. I would have preferred still to have the option of being able to have a tavern rather than, or stone axe. What's that? Mead. Ooh, mead. Nice. Food, water, and alcohol. Okay. Most likely end up selling that.
Have you ever had sea kale with butter?
No.
Okay, by the look on your face, it's a no.
What's sea kale when it's at home?
Sea kale is sea kale. Grows on the rocky strands around the coast of Ireland and Britain. One of the most delicious of wild vegetables.
Okay. We can try it.
Let me see if I can find some.
Not say. Uh-oh. What was that? Okay, so we're gonna go through here, down here, across, and we're gonna build here. So we're gonna keep going down across. Yeah, we're gonna, heading towards this way. So it's going to take me a little minute to get to where we're going because I am overburdened, and I guess I could drop it and just pick up this, and get this stuff when I get to the other end.
I wouldn't.
Well, all I need is wooden sticks and I can chop those down.
Okay. I was gonna say, if the bandits are around, it won't be there when you get back.
Well, they're welcome to my logs if they want them.
I didn't know what you were dropping, so.
There we go. And they'll be back. They'll be there when I wanna pick them up again. Anyway, things don't disappear. Well, I think things don't disappear.
In the old game, they didn't.
It wants me to drink. Right, we've drunk. Right, let's get back on our path, which is the far one, right? Yes. Oh, there's a waterfall over there.
Cool.
That is pretty.
That would be cool to build a village next to. You'd have some of the cleanest residents around. Bathing in the waterfall? Are you kidding me?
Look at that. That is just awesome.
That's gorgeous. Go right on up there. Get as close as you can. Wow. That wasn't there before.
No. It wasn't.
Wash yourself off? Does it count?
I don't know. I wasn't dirty, so it didn't show.
Hell, I'd build right there.
Well, I'd already decided what I was going to build down here. And we haven't got there yet, so we don't know what that's going to look like. Because remember, they've redesigned the map, so it could have changed from the last time I visited that spot. Hang on, what's this? Mushies. Let's get those. Come on. Why can't I pick that one up? Right, let's continue on. The sun setting through the trees, that is just awesome. Hang on, let me see what graphic settings we've got this on, because it feels like it's, you know, a bit strong. Huh. High. Drop that. I don't know if to. Let's drop it down a little bit and see what happens. It might help a little bit. Alright, found that village, so we're gonna come out of here, go down this path. So we need to come out this side, I guess. Actually, they've already got a palisade. So that's basically written out that quest.
You'll have to do another one.
But if they've already got one, why would you want to build? Why would they want to build another one?
Oh, you have to build it for them. Might have to
Well,
continue it on
one of the
other side.
questions at the start before in early access was go over to this village which we've just gone through,
Alright.
talk to the guy who runs the village, tell him that there's going to be attacked by wolves, and that they're going to need a palisade, and he then asks you to get 40 logs. You get 40 logs, and then they build a palisade with it. But the palisade doesn't appear until you've got the logs. Wow, okay. Yeah, I know I need sleep. Give over with you. I haven't even got to where I'm going yet. Wow. Now we are overweight again.
Way overweight. Yeah, that's where a donkey or a cart would come in handy. Or
Yeah,
both.
both would be nice, but I don't think there's any carts in the game yet. It didn't look like they've got anything going on with that on the tech, but then we didn't go through the entire tech tree, but it looks pretty much the same. Production, kitchen, yeah. There's nothing showing up. Hang on, it's a cheese. Scrambled egg and mushrooms and cheese. Huh.
Is that breakfast?
We can make wheels, but we can't actually make the cart.
Oh, that's nice. Well, maybe it'll come with the quest.
Well, maybe not. It might be a after game thing, after launch thing that they're gonna work on. Maybe. Oh, that's a cat. Wow, it's taking us a bit to get over here
Well, yeah, you're overweight.
again. Alright, maybe we can get rid of some more logs then, because I really don't want to drop the clay. Two logs will do. Yay! That fixed it. Right, now then, which way are we going? That way? Yeah, that way. And this way. Pull out the old torch.
Stop.
Okay.
Settle down, little girl. Well, it's upstairs right now for you.
It wants us to have food. Yay. We've got some. We're just saving it. Almost to where we're going to build the village. Good. Right. Now then. This is where we're gonna build our village, directly across from that one over there. Or what?
I've earned 2 pence.
Huh?
I've earned 2 pence.
Oh,
I wonder how much you've earned.
probably nothing.
Probably more because you're streaming more.
Trying to work out. Cause it's dark now, I can't work out.
Ads.
Huh?
It's from the ads.
Okay.
So the more ads you run, the more you get paid.
Right. I don't want to spoil those bushes. Do you know what? I will put my house, first house right here, I think. Right, shovel into
Oops.
can't see a damn thing.
Can you put the torch in the ground?
No. Right. Right, let's see. Can I actually stick this house out yet? Let's see if we can put it here. Simple house. What's it saying? Obstructions blocking the site. Probably that tree. Right, let's stick these logs over here a minute. We really don't need to carry all these logs right now. Right, so we'll drop those.
Just put it there.
Right.
Still up. There's something there. Obviously. Yes.
Okay. So if I remove that, I should be able to get the house in there. Where's my other logs? There we are. Drop those. Okay. Right. We'll take the stone. Okay. Right. Let's stand over here. 6 logs. Okay. Alright. Something's blocking the sight. What's blocking the sight? I can't. Son, please come up so I can actually see what I'm doing now. Maybe it's that. Right, okay. Oh, is there reeds here? No. Shovel. I've no idea what's stopping it from being able to be put here. And probably that looks like 2 trees in the way. This one. Well, there's definitely going to be a lot of logs on the ground.
I'm sure you'll use them all.
Oh yeah, they'll all get used. Okay, let's just chuck this freaking stuff down, because this is causing me pain in... Yeah. Clay. We don't need the clay right now, that can stay there. Let's chop this tree down.
I'm teasing. Watching your eyes go.
Axe is broken. Good job we had a second one then, innit? Well, wow. Let's drop some of these sticks, like at least half of them. Oh, come on, we've got to be able to build a house now. Yay, yay, it's right here. Yeah, right there. Right, now we need that hammer. Hammer. Build. Logs. We'll eat some food because we're now needing it. Oh, we'll eat one of those. And we'll drink. Right. Let's grab some logs. What? My W key is really naffed up. Just have to tap it and he starts walking.
I need to get in there and clean it.
I think the rubber part underneath the keys actually done in.
It's rubber, I guess it's one of those springy things. Like a back.
Sticks.
It's one of those that's easy enough to fix.
Sticks. I don't know. Where did I drop my sticks? Wow. It's a herbalist's dream right here. There's freaking flowers and everything. All over what? Why is it restarting?
No clue.
I hate this
Your
game.
OBS is on there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It should still be streaming.
Yeah, I'll let you know as soon as I get back in. I had to restart mine too.
Why?
Because it froze.
Oh.
Too many things open.
Well, mine's restarting because it's just being stupid.
Empty. That's good.
Oh, come on. Right. Let's... Wow. I'm not used to my speed of building so slow. I'm used to being able to build a lot faster than this. Now my sticks are under here and I can't get to them. Why can't I get to my sticks? Uh-oh. Torch broke. Great. Great.
Daylight at least?
Nope, it isn't. Ooh. Okay, I can change the walls to a door or a window.
That's new.
Huh. Can I change one that's already made? No. Okay. I see. Why is night so long?
It's winter.
It's spring actually. Wooden wall with oh, hang on. That's just changed the look of my building and I can't see it because it's dark. Oh, come on. This is not funny. Why is it so frigging dark? Right, now I've got to flipping set up my other computer. Come on. Hello. today, please. Thank you. We got sticks. No, we don't have sticks. Now we have sticks. Okay, let's go over here. Hopefully finish this house off. Sleep so we can actually see the day. Right. Oh, what's this? Oh, sleep till next season. Ah, that's good. Well, that means that no matter how long I set the okay, let's throw those in. Let's put that in. Let's put the mushrooms in because I don't want to carry those. We'll stick the feathers in because I don't want to carry those either. Straw, everything's good. Right. Okay. Right then. We are pretty much... I still can't get to those. Okay, so it does change the look of that. Okay. Now I'm going to have to play with that now. As soon as I get a chance, I'm going to rip that house down and start again. As soon as I go to build the next house, I'm going to take that one down after I've built it. After I build the next house. And then we'll redo it. Right. Okay. Let's grab all of the logs. And we're gonna throw them here. Drop those here. No, that's not what I wanted to drop. That's what I wanted to drop. All of the logs right here. Right, stone, we'll grab that. Wow, that is a nice view. Oh, planks, what's in it? Open the barrel, salt, and oh, 3 coins. I'll have those. Thank you. Mine. Oh, another barrel. What's in this one? Ah, okay. Huh. Was a good spot to start with. House has got a treasure trove right outside it.
Nice.
Right. Well, I say treasure trove. It's useful items that I can use. Right. So it wants me to go and talk to him again. I guess we're taking a walk. Let's go over there and see if this reads. If this reads over here, this is going to be one of the better spots we've built. Oh, hang on. Reads. No reads. Huh. That's kind of not.
You'll just have to pick them up when you go visit.
I would have liked to have that to have been a reed field right next to my house. Berries.
Make one by making a small lake there.
This is the lake. Okay.
Are you moving, or are you standing in the water?
I'm moving.
It's frozen. It is me.
Not according to that in.
Okay, not me.
I'm trying to get it back up on the TV. Why does my laptop feel the need to freaking restart for no apparent reason?
And with no warning.
Alright, we are heading out of here. We're going to go and talk to our friend back in that village. I know it's going to be a long walk back there, but I didn't want to build a house over there only to dismantle it to fetch it over here. Computer, will you just get on with it? Why? Why are you being such a pain? Alright, let's get rid of you all. I hate laptops. They're so slow. They are. Compared to normal computers, they are.
You hate everything.
I hate laptops.
Your desktop you hate because
Ooh.
the fan keeps shutting off.
Well, and the light. Which it's just done. Okay, copper, stone pickaxe, tin, another torch with that, and that copper as well. Anything around the back of it? Nope. Any arrows in it? Nope. Okay, computer, just get on with it.
Just let it go, it's fine.
It's not. It shouldn't be taking this long to open up freaking web browser.
Depends on if they're messing with it for Windows 11 or not.
I haven't actually told it to install Windows 11, and that doesn't and that doesn't happen until October.
Doing preliminary shit.
Right, back to, okay, we can go directly that way. Actually, before we go on over there, let's get excavation knowledge, experience while excavating, or chance to dig clay pits, resources recovered when destroying structures. Well, we'll do that at some point, but not yet. We'll do that one first. Survival. Experience gain while survival activities, temperature tolerance, and poison resistance. Well, we'll go with that one, I guess. Right, let's go. There we go, look. It's back on the screen. Well, I can't see, I couldn't see if anybody was talking, but it's fine. Did I fetch the maid with me? No, I did not. Awesome. I can't go and sell it to him. Oh well. Okay, which way do we need to go? Off to the right. Hang on. That doesn't look right. Oh, yeah. So down and then off to the right. Really? Will you stop doing stuff? Why are you doing stuff? Okay. Yep, that way. I'm glad they've actually put in the sleep till next season, because now I've extended it to 5 days. If I get everything done in the season that I want to get done, and I want to move on to the next season, it makes it kind of easier. And this is where we built our last village. Right here. Which looks exactly the same. So we could have probably continued building here, but we don't know whether we would have missed out on missions and quests and things up to this. Oh, hoo-hoo! A bronze spear. This would have been right in my. That would have been right in the middle of one of my houses. Yep. One of my houses sits right here. So this cart would have been.
Oh, so they tore down your house and gave you a cart with goodies. Okay.
Well, no. What would have happened is the house would stay here. This cart would be inside it, or obscuring the door or something. It would have been, yeah, an interesting look. I might have to load that up at some point and see what it looks like. But there were also a bandit camp. Haha. Right here. And it's still here. Only it's got bigger. Because last time it was just a fire pit and not much else. Oh, could you? I can grab that. Some fire logs. Nothing really. Well, I've got a decent weapon now. I've got a copper spear, so if they want to fight, we'll fight. But they're not supposed to spawn until a certain time length of game being played, so hopefully we'd be good for a few, at least a couple of seasons, with a bit of luck. Right, we need to get back over there and talk to him. We're going to put in a stop for a quick video break for YouTubers. That's been the first episode of version 1. More of this will be happening. I'll be breaking videos up all day long on release day. So most of the videos for the next probably 5 videos will be all release day stuff.